Prepare to embark upon the darkest voyage into the unknown in the history of mankind. Burning lust for revenge pushed him to and beyond the limit where normal men would fall.
cabello.
Prepare to embark upon the darkest voyage into the unknown in the history of mankind. Prepare to embark upon the darkest voyage into the unknown in the history of mankind. Prepare to embark upon the darkest voyage into the unknown in the history of mankind. Prepare to embark upon the darkest voyage into the unknown in the history of mankind. Prepare to embark upon the darkest voyage into the unknown in the history of mankind. Prepare to embark upon the darkest voyage into the unknown in the history of mankind. Prepare to embark upon the darkest voyage into the unknown in the history of mankind. Prepare to embark upon the darkest voyage into the unknown in the history of mankind. Prepare to embark upon the darkest voyage into the unknown in the history of mankind. Prepare to embark upon the darkest voyage into the unknown in the history of mankind. to embark upon the darkest voyage into the unknown in the history of mankind. Prepare to embark upon the darkest voyage into the unknown in the history of mankind. His burning lust for revenge pushed him to and beyond the limit where normal men would fall.
So that's where he's got the mask.
And what's going on, everyone? My name's Optic Please Circle Podcast, episode 63. As you know, I got my good friend Joe.
Use a bitch. Hello.
We have Aaron
Hello.
and Brandy.
Hi, everyone. How's it going?
He was doing that shit as soon as the intro cut and the music came in.
Did you realize every time that part comes up, like I have a lot of use a, and I'm waiting for it to say ho or use a bitch, something, and it just use a. I'm like, it's missing something.
Just we never.
That is really funny.
How's everyone doing today? We want to say a happy Veterans Day. Thank you to all the veterans out there.
Yes, thank you
For your
Thank you,
service.
thank you.
And,
Thanks, Dan.
we're going to give you a nice, not a non-sarcastic, this is a real clap. Thank you very much for everything that you do. I'm sure at some point they'll watch this in the future and be happy that we clapped.
Everything that you have done.
Because I know there ain't no unless Wendell, but I don't think so. But maybe.
Hey, by the way, speaking of Wendell, shout out to Wendell, man. I feel bad because I didn't see his comment last week, so
Yeah, he was
everything was good last week, bro. Just like I was deep in thought, and when I'm deep in thought, I look mad. I don't know why.
It takes a lot of processing power.
It's a lot of processing power.
So we got one hell of a show. Be sure to fucking But fuck that like button again.
Thrust that motherfucking like
Thrust the
button. Why
fucking
does
like
that-
Is that not like copyright though? Because someone else already says that, so we can't
It
really
wouldn't be
say
copyrighted. It'd be trademarked, if anything.
Hey,
You'd have to trademark
but
it.
if you go back in our videos, I did do shout out to Leon Luss.
that. Yes, but then we would have to do it every time. No.
Fine.
Nah, that's
Or-
still not how that works. He'd have to have a trademark in order for it to be infringement, and besides, we're
Well,
using
that's
it.
true.
We could be using it theoretically in parody. So, is that important?
It's
We're
a
not here to-
parody tech podcast.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we are a parody of ourselves. Okay, so we got lots of stories for you guys this week, and beer.
Awesome. I'm so
Oh,
glad.
here's the weekly poll. This is a surprise poll. Nobody knows. We're gonna get a little more engaging with these polls. So let's see here now.
God.
Wait for it to pop up. Hopefully it'll pop
You
up
said
here
I
soon.
might not like it.
Hold on, let's see. Come on, where's the poll?
I swear to God, if it's something about a tutu.
There's the poll. Okay, so who should have to sing a song at the end of the show? You guys are going to vote, and then whoever you vote for, don't fucking vote for me. There we go. Okay, you know what? I'll put my vote in too.
Wait a minute. What do you mean, there you go?
There.
I can't see my iPad's updating. I can't see shit. That is bullshit.
Sucks to be you.
Who just voted for me?
I don't know. It doesn't say. Right now, Aaron
There are
is...
5 votes.
Wow, these people are voting quick. Okay, this is good. These are good polls. I think I have a good idea
Aaron, I
on how
swear
to
to
get
God,
people to
if
vote.
you voted for me,
I did not vote for you, I promise.
Right
I
now,
voted for Dom.
Joey and I are tied at 40%, and Aaron is sitting at 20%.
what happens
I
if there's
I
a
would-
tie? Do
I
we have
would-
to do
You
a
have to
duet?
do a duet.
I would like to think people hear my voice and go, "No, we don't hear that singing." So I think I'm in the
You
clear.
just got mic'd and voted.
Yeah, because he knows. He's heard me. He knows what this is.
He gets it. What the fuck? Hey.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Jesus Christ. That's okay.
Hey. What's a hey?
Now I'm sitting at 50. Joey's at
Yes.
33. Anyway, you guys can
Perfect.
see the poll statistics. Go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and throw in your votes, and at the end of the show, we will discern who's going to do the thing. So, how is everybody today?
Doing great.
Doing good, Joey? How are
You
you?
already asked this question.
I'm asking again. Shut up.
How you doing, Brandy?
What the fuck?
I'm great.
How
I'm
you doing,
good.
Dom?
Damn. Dom.
I didn't mean
Damn
to
Dom.
say damn Dom.
I've gotten
I
that.
meant to say Dom. But you know what, damn Dom? How you doing?
Yeah, I've gotten that a lot. I've gotten goddamn it, Dom. I've gotten all sorts of things
Answer
like
the
that.
question.
I'm doing all right. I got a beer. I ran out of black t-shirts. So
Awesome, and I'm doing well as
Got Bender.
good as well. So let's get to these stories,
Yeah,
shall
we
we?
got some stories here. We gotta turn the thing on.
As we pound the table
Do
over and over.
you have the Apple TV? There you go. Just go ahead and hit the menu. Yep. Oh, excuse me.
Did it work?
No,
It'll give it. Just give it a second. There you go.
Yeah.
it's an old monitor.
Okay.
It is. Oh wait, you have to hit the thing in the.
Thrust that button.
I got it. Let me do it. I got it. You just go
It's
ahead.
done.
It's done.
Oh, okay, never mind. Fuck myself then. Okay.
That's right.
Okay, we're good. We are not sponsored by Michelob Ultra.
Thank God.
Or
Although-
anything else.
We could. Or don't make it sound so depressing. Or
We
anything
are-
else.
We are open to sponsors, though, if anyone's interested.
Yeah,
Hey,
Dunkin'
hi.
Donuts.
We
This is
guarantee
great.
2 people will see your fucking ad a week. We guarantee.
I always come to Starbucks, so you know.
And 3 of them will be us. Okay. So,
Are you done?
I'm now.
Aaron's trying to share the shrink the next door.
I am.
Wait. Say,
Aaron's trying to just shrink the next door.
I read the title and I'm like, screw it.
It says the shrink next door.
Yeah. ADD right there.
Yeah.
Aaron's trying to, the shrink next, Finch.
Tom Hanks.
Yeah, Tom Hanks.
The
No
dog.
one knows what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
it's a whole. Don't worry. It's just a thing on the Apple TV. It's not important. What's important though?
Yeah, it's a behind the scenes
What's
thing.
important though?
Okay, so I
What?
am excited to share this to Dom.
Oh,
Mostly, I should have
Is it
read
an
up on it a
engagement
little
ring?
bit more than I did.
it's an engagement ring. We're going to talk about engagement rings, guys. Wow, that's got
Hey, babe,
quiet.
I've been meaning to do this for a long time.
Oh, shit. There's a shit proposal.
Shit just got real.
I'm completing the circuit. It's completing the proposal.
Yeah, enough. The circle got the ring completed. Did you share the screen? Are we?
No, we're too invasion.
No, I didn't. I wanted to say
Invasion.
that. I wanted to say the headline first.
Okay, you should say the headline first. Before.
So, Apple has introduced Apple Business Essentials. And I feel like this is kind of a big thing for you because you're always talking about how Apple should get into the business game.
I fucking.
And I don't know if you've heard about it yet.
Let's go ahead and get the story up.
I'm working on sharing it.
Flipping Joey
Today.
off because he's flipping me off. So if I don't know who's on camera right now.
Both of you.
You want to touch?
I'm just.
Okay, did it pop up?
Yeah, it's blurry.
Yeah, it popped up, all right.
So Apple has introduced Apple Business Essentials. So effectively, they're kind of making a whole like business thing. And
Okay, I'll begin integration right now.
It's actually not all that expensive. From what I remember hearing, it was like
$8,000.
$3 something a person for under 10 people.
300 per person?
No, like $3.
Share a link for the
$3.99.
chat.
Something like
Yep,
that.
I'm gonna dump it
there's
in the chat right
there's
now. Holy shit.
there's a lot of stuff.
I've never felt so much horny energy in one area. at
Hey,
once.
Hey,
you don't know.
You do not talk. This is not a Brandy moment. This is a Dom, Aaron, and me moment. Okay?
Not Brandy's involved. There's
No,
a thing
no,
there.
she's against Apple.
Not against. She's just difficult.
No, she is difficult.
It's like she's like
I
the
take pride in being difficult. Thank you.
That's
thank
because you like to be on the dark side.
she's like the root canal in the tooth you don't have. It's just it's hard to get out.
Yeah.
We have
She's a
okay.
cavity.
This is some cool shit, and I'm going to be doing a lot of research
Because
into
I'm
this
so
shit.
sweet. Okay. Anyway, keep going.
Ain't no sunshine when she goes.
You ruined my bit. That is super cool. How do I get started today?
It's called Google it.
It's going to be available spring of 2022.
Oh, what the fuck?
But
No, that's fine.
it has flexible subscription, so it starts at $2.99
Ooh.
per month.
Oh, we're
I
going
believe
Apple.
per person. I see.
We already had the Apple shit, but all of our stuff was managed by.
It also comes with training for both IT admins and employees.
Huh?
2 device
Okay, now I got
repairs
hard.
per plan each year.
Dom, you
Like
know what we're doing in spring,
there's a
right?
lot
Oh, yeah.
here.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
We're
I'm
going
pretty
deep.
sure
Yeah.
you're going to love it.
So we're
Absolutely.
no longer Kubernetes.
No. You still use Kube.
No.
You still use the Kube, but
When
you
is
have
Apple
to.
going to be coming out
No, this is for like user
with...
management,
Well,
device
Apple needs to
management
create
shit.
Pube.
Things just got so weird. Okay.
IT admins and employees. What the hell?
Oh, shit. Sorry, guys.
That freaked me out because I'm like, I know Erin's
me
not
out.
talking, but it sounds like what she like unplugged herself and is speaking from a speaker into her own microphone,
So,
which effectively is kind of what happened.
an interesting question would be, do you think brand loyalty is going to bring people over to Apple from whatever they're
Oh, God,
using
no.
right now?
Oh God, no! Here's the businesses don't get Apple shit because you can't get an Apple product at the same bulk rate that you can a fucking Lenovo laptop that you can dock in that's made of plastic and has shitty specs. Like they are not conducive to large businesses. Small businesses with iPhones, laptops, and what have you. That shit's wonderful. You can manage the assets. You can put you can put warranty coverage on there with Apple Care.
Know. Comcast
it says
pays
500
for my
employees.
dad to have a iPhone for work.
iPhones are different than laptops.
was
iPhones
Joey's
are
camera
and
now.
iPhones can get subsidized by carriers too. And if Comcast is already a carrier, so in that regard, and they also may find it beneficial because I doubt they give them any top tier models. It's not like would they give them a 10R?
Wait a minute.
2
So,
years ago, yeah.
Yeah.
He still has the same one.
Yeah.
Apple Business. Is this like supposed to be like
Or no,
Microsoft
it's a 10
Office?
something.
But it's Apple.
I don't know the full details yet. What I do notice is that there's device management, which is a super awesome thing, and it looks like there's going to be some collaborative tools and other shit like that.
And it does come with apps with it. So it looks like here. So it effectively, you kind of set up like collections for everybody of apps that they can install. So, I mean, I also need to research it a tiny bit more. I got carried away and forgot to like read up on it
I got
too
my
much.
question answered.
But I'm assuming like you can buy kind of a group plan per app and then just kind of
Yeah, it's
set
more than
it
likely.
for, like
Yeah.
people. You can say who can download it. And
Right.
I mean, they have
You probably-
Slack here. I see Microsoft Word,
Yeah.
Evernote. So
Oh.
like,
My biggest thing is whether or not things like FaceTime and iMessage are going to integrate into the business side of stuff. Because if you can schedule, I know you can schedule personal FaceTime calls with a fucking link, but if you could actually attach it to like,
I'm
a
sure
work
it's
calendar,
Down the road. I don't think it might not be in the spring, but
Yeah.
it's probably be something. I would guess summer.
that would be where I'm the most excited about the stuff. Like the other crap, that's fine. Google's fine. Like, Microsoft's fine with that stuff. That is the big thing because a lot of video chat things, Google Chat is really good for their video stuff. I'll give them that. But other ones like the Cisco offerings and shit like that, they're garbage. They're like.
I want to hear about Cisco.
I honestly wonder how many schools are going to migrate towards Apple, because I used to work for a school district as an IT. And like you were saying, there are a lot of Lenovo's and stuff, but something I did see a lot of were the iPads, especially because I was in preschool. So I'm wondering if this is going to push,
It will.
my people over to, MacBooks instead.
Yeah.
And I wonder if it'll be more friendly, because, man, that shit would disconnect from the system like every 15 minutes. And I don't agree with the practices that they had at that place, because, they would, force kids with the iPad, especially the more problematic ones, where I'm just like, yeah, preschoolers with iPads to keep them calm. That's
I wish I
great.
had
It's
that.
digital Ritalin.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, that's... I don't approve of that, but what do
I don't
I
either.
know?
No, I agree. I don't think you should be shoving an iPad in a kid's face just to make him be quiet.
Why?
Can we talk
Yeah.
about how cool this is, though? That effectively, when you get one of these devices that is set up on the Apple Business account, you log in with your corporate account, and it automatically has all of the emails and VPN configurations and Wi-Fi passwords and stuff already connected to your account.
That's the coolest. That's the kind of shit that I'm talking about. You get the integration shit, but with business configuration stuff, which is always a fucking pain in the ass to set up. Every single time you spin up a new employee, you have to fucking install all their shit on their computer. You have to set up their fucking account and a domain name. You have to establish their fucking email inbox. You have to set up their VPN. You have to put in the stupid keys. With this shit, I totally see them doing add a user, Mike, person. And then you press enter, and then as soon as they sign in, the profile moves over, and then you're done.
Yeah.
And that kind of shit, just for businesses in general, I think that's something even
Because
Microsoft
right
should
now,
try
what
for.
I have to do for new users is I have to use an admin account.
Yeah.
Then you have to create the user. Then you have to create their Microsoft, or not create
Office 365 account.
No, believe it or not, it's Office 2010.
What the fuck? In 2010.
Trust me, bro. It's Office 2010. And then you gotta put the keys in, and then it's a whole. And then you gotta do, like you said, put them on the domain and this, that, and the other. If this, all you have to do is a simple do to enter, done.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. That's going to save, that's just going to save time and money. No, that's super cool.
Not to mention the security stuff that comes with it, with the file vault, activation lock, and user enrollment, and the storage and backup with the iCloud.
Yeah, that's cool. You can get a lot of that stuff with OneDrive with Microsoft. The putting all the devices on AppleCare and shit is really, because you could effectively, as you roll your upgrades out, if Apple manages your asset list, which is fucking awesome for taxes, especially if they give you depreciation values and all that kind of shit like that. Like if you just buy shit and there's your list and you submit, that's gonna be
and you get 24/7 access for phone support too.
That's cool.
And you don't have to sit there and do inventory of all this shit.
Right, exactly.
Yeah,
It's already done.
it's already
It's
there.
probably attached to whatever business account you can establish.
Do we have a price point for this yet?
Aaron was saying it's like $2 to $3 a month for 10 users, and then who knows about any more of that.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say,
it's-
I was
it's
just
something like
curious
that.
because it's Apple, and I was wondering if they were going to be price competitive compared to
That's
other.
very competitive
They're-
compared to Azure, Microsoft, and Google. If that is in fact the price, that is very, very, very competitive.
Microsoft-
So
It's a lot more.
it says that it's
Yeah, Microsoft's like
it can be, each
17
plan can be
users.
customized per business to cover all of their employees and devices and stuff, and each user can have up to 3 devices with 2 terabytes of secure storage in iCloud, starting at $2.99 per month, with optional Apple Care Plus.
Wait, what's that?
For
2
business.
terabytes?
So the account will have 2 terabytes of iCloud storage for the
Per
business
user.
account per user.
Holy shit.
Yeah. So effectively, you can give everybody their iCloud storage. They can sign into all of their work shit, be it a laptop. So effectively, this is domain controller shit, but for the Apple-owned assets. But you don't have to do all the weird domain shit. If I'm guessing this right, you more than likely just have to fucking. I'm gonna look into this.
But here's the thing, though. There is a bad side of this, and the bad side is if businesses, because they're making it so simple, you don't need IT people.
Yeah, they even said in one of the little things there, if you have a device that's misfunctioning, they can have a specialist out in 4 hours to fix it and get it back up and running.
Yeah.
But businesses are never going to do it. They're never going to do it because it doesn't matter. Even if you could convince any business that literally their specific workflow would just run better on any other device, they don't give a shit. They're only going to look at how much the devices cost. Oh, we can get 500 a laptop with the dock. We can get fucking 1,200 of them. That's
certain business, but I have a feeling that I could if I were to sit there, because the dealerships that I go to, like the one dealership, they spend for a Windows 10 Lenovo, it's about $1,300 to $1,500. The ones that they need to get. So if I could probably convince them, be like, look, take that money and then buy MacBooks and do it that way.
Yeah, but they might not be able. I need to do more research on this because if they don't have group policy pushing and stuff, because there's still things Windows does that this probably won't support.
No, correct.
And if you can't push group policy and if you can't push root CAs for internal certificates and shit, they're not going to do it.
Yeah.
They're not going to do it. This is great for little businesses that don't have all that kind of internal infrastructure. This is more for like new age shit,
right?
Like what we're trying to do, rather than a lot of existing infrastructure. I'm excited. I'm super excited. This is fucking awesome. I'm glad I didn't see this floating in the news this week.
Yeah, Aaron.
Happened yesterday.
I boned up.
Shit.
I
Me and
boned
you
up
both. I think we touched.
Aaron.
I think I won. Sword fight. We definitely jousted.
So would we like to move on?
Yes, next
The
story,
balls
please.
were the shields.
Okay, so I'm sure that everybody has heard
ball.
of this next one. It has become incredibly, like, the talk of the town. So YouTube is showing how many dislikes a video has gotten.
That sucks. I
Bunch
like
of-
looking at dislikes.
Bunch of fucking cowards.
Yeah.
It's a
Let's hear their arguments.
They don't have an argument. They're just being stupid.
Oh, we couldn't get the corporate dick deep enough in our throats.
Wow. Brandy, do you want to...
Yeah, you want to.
You want to...
No pun intended. You want to go a little deeper on that?
I mean...
That's essentially all that is I can't imagine corporations were happy that their shit could get downvoted to hell. So they probably were like, you need to do something about
Because of the Nintendo
this.
thing?
Yeah. Nintendo probably had a pissy fit.
They more than likely did. Although I don't think Nintendo puts enough into YouTube to have that kind of impact, but they definitely do have some kind of impact. I will admit, even me who's not very into the conspiracy theory shit, it does seem like a very odd coincidence that Nintendo of all companies got bombed for their shitty.
Disagree with your...
No, you
your
didn't play,
adjective.
but you didn't play Ocarina of Time.
Who?
Ocarina of Time, they
Their update for the new subscription for their new their video that they posted that had the new information on what the yearly subscription for Nintendo Live plus the Sega and Animal Crossing and stuff like that video got bombed.
Yeah. But no,
And that had nothing to do with Breath of the Wild.
not
so
Breath of
that's
the
what
Wild. I'm
I'm
talking about Ocarina of Time.
Ocarina of Time.
Ocarina of Time comes with that whole package with the N64 emulator.
Yeah, but that's probably not the
Okay.
main issue.
That is
Yeah.
for a lot of people because Mario 64 is also very, very bad. So they promised emulators for a lot of these for N64 games.
Fuck Nintendo.
And in some regards,
No regards.
they're functionally unplayable. Like
Yeah,
they-
but that video had a ton of... Oops, wrong camera. That video had a ton of dislikes before the update even came out. Like,
No, I know, people-
before you could even buy it.
people were
So
generally
it had
mad.
nothing to
Like,
do with how it actually performed.
Regardless of all the bad things about it, I know you like it for the Animal Crossing thing, but outside of the Animal Crossing thing, what benefits has it provided to you at all? Like, what have you used outside of the Animal Crossing?
Oh, I don't have it.
Well, thank you everyone for tuning into this episode. We're going to
I
be
bought
back
the
on
Animal
next week,
Crossing
maybe.
thing separately.
Yeah, you can buy it separate. It was just supposed to be a package deal to make.
Yeah.
I thought you could only get the.
Oh, no.
No.
okay.
You got the Animal Crossing expansion for free
If you got
upgraded.
that thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I got
And I just didn't opt in to do that because that will end up being the price for every year after this.
Yeah.
And if I can keep my $20 a year, I want to do that because I don't care about the Sega and 64.
There's nothing on there at this point. Now they add Conker's Bad Fur Day, I might consider, but even then...
It's gonna run like shit.
Huh?
It's gonna run like shit.
I just can't wait for a Spank the Monkey too.
Anyway, what on the...
So, effectively, they're saying that the reason why YouTube is removing the number of dislikes. So they're still going to show you in the creator studio that you got a dislike. You know, like people who make the videos can still see how people are responding to those videos with the likes and the dislikes. But there's a huge problem out there of,
Thank you.
and it's outside of corporate videos as well. But there's a big problem with if people highly disagree with something, not because it's a bad video or it's a bad point, like they're just like, oh yeah, no, I don't like that you support dogs being like
good boys,
groomed like poodles or whatever, you know, like they personally just disagree with the idea of something that a bunch of other people may agree with, and so they hit a dislike. Or if for some reason, yeah, so like people just go to videos, dislike it, and then there are people out there who will dislike a video only because a bunch of other people have disliked a video. And then the problem that creates is that any new person who goes to watch that video is usually swayed by the dislikes as to whether if they want to watch it or not watch it, so they'll just click on it and then click back off.
That's not why YouTube said they're doing it, though.
They did say to stop the dislike bombing.
Yes, it's to stop that, but the effects that the dislike bombing has on the creators who are looking at a video that they put up and now it's getting a shit ton of dislikes, and that's all they're seeing, and it's causing a lot of mental anguish, which I have numerous notes on in regards to the dislike thing, but I want to hear everybody else's stuff before can you pass me a paper towel?
This?
Joey, go
I
ahead.
got a scratch.
Oh no, nothing. I was just about to say this is really good. 95 calories.
Yeah, right?
Not. It's water.
No,
it's
I don't know. I feel like hiding the dislike bar, like it sways people.
They're just gonna put their negative shit in the comments. It's gonna be
Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
just that. Most of the time, when you see shit like that, you're seeing that type of shit because you genuinely fucked up. Like, this is not Twitter, okay? There's not gonna be an
Sometimes,
outrageous...
though, it's not that they fucked up. Sometimes it's just they said, I really liked this movie, and the general
Nobody
consensus...
else likes
and
it.
so people will go in specifically with the intention of saying, no, fuck your opinion, you know.
But, like, does that really happen so often?
Yeah. It happens quite frequently. Not in large capacities like you see with the Call of Duty Infinite or this Nintendo thing or that Nicki Minaj video, but with a lot of smaller, you just don't see it as often. You'll see it with a lot of smaller channels. I have one video where I'm talking about the PS5 controller and pulling off the grime and stuff like that. And in the beginning, I literally say, this is the greatest controller I think that's ever been made. But it has one flaw. It's gross. But because of the way I have it titled, people click in, dislike it because I said the PS5 controller is fucking disgusting in the title, and then they leave.
So do the dislikes really count for anything other
Yes.
than swaying the less,
No,
the people who are unable to form their own opinions about shit?
It can have numerous effects. So the first thing is a lot of people actually use the like to dislike ratio to determine whether or not they should even watch the video. A good example of that is if you were looking for a tutorial on how to do something and you immediately click in and you see, oh wow, this has 10 likes and 900 dislikes. You're probably going to go to the comments and look to see what the fuck is wrong, because why waste your time watching a 15-minute tutorial when it doesn't have good information in it?
Yeah.
And that one I like because I do fall into that crowd.
Yeah.
Overall, I'm generally okay with them getting rid of showing us how many dislikes a video gets. I don't necessarily think that that's information that is necessary for me to enjoy YouTube. However, when it comes to tutorials, there have been many that I'll go in and I do end up just trusting the amount of dislikes to say like, okay, well, the title says this is how you do this. And if this video has 200 dislikes and 12 likes, like very small channel videos, then I feel like, okay, this video probably misled us with the title.
Yeah.
And in those instances, I do like being able to see the dislike, but I wouldn't mind if what they did instead, like, still take away the dislikes, you know, so that we can't see it, but creators can, so that they know if people like it. But instead of having the dislikes on videos that are supposed to be informational, end up putting like have some type of gauge for people to be able to label those kind of videos like, hey, this video did not cover this, or they did it wrong, or this information is outdated, or, you know, that kind of stuff.
I just really hope porn doesn't follow this.
They don't have to.
My conspiracy theorist brain
The dick up
keeps
or the dick down?
keeps telling me that this is just because anytime like a big
Hey,
company like Nintendo gets bombed,
Yeah.
you know, with dislikes, it ends up in articles, and then it ends up going out there like, hey, this is actually a really shitty thing that they're doing, or hey, this is potentially a problematic thing that this company's doing, and more attention's being brought to it because you can
Right.
fucking see the dislike ratio. So again, I just feel like this is pushback from companies going, hey, we don't like attention being brought to our shitty tactics that we're using, so you need to get rid of this.
Yeah, but why would YouTube care? Because all of that...
Because they
all
get
of
pulled
that,
off.
All of that negative attention that Nintendo or whoever may be getting in the media about their video doing poorly with a bunch of dislikes gets YouTube, more people going to YouTube to view it.
Yeah, but that doesn't help if they threaten to pull away their advertising.
Nintendo doesn't really advertise on YouTube, though. I
They have channels on there, like
yeah, but
Nintendo channels.
That's not the. I mean, I do not think it's YouTube is in a position where if Nintendo pulled their stuff, like YouTube's not going to give a fuck. I mean, YouTube is owned by Google, but even then, like Nintendo stands more to lose by pulling out of YouTube. I do think there is some kind of correlation there. I'm not. Oh, I gotcha. I had to go through my mind a little bit and repeat what I said. I think there's two components to this. I think one, what Brandy's saying is there is something with that, but I do think that they are genuinely concerned for creators' mental well-being. I don't think this is the way to do it.
Then just take it off of the small channels.
Yeah, but then eventually, the thing of it is that there's actually good data there. What I think the dislike button, and I've been saying this for a while now, in analytics, you can see a video's the average view duration, where people are watching, and where they fast forward, and all this other shit like that. But what you can't see is if a video somebody liked or subscribed or disliked, you can't see when they did it in the video.
Yeah.
So you have no fucking clue. If you upload a 20-minute video, you have no idea. You have 100 likes or 1,000 likes where they're liking it. Some people click in and immediately hit the like button. Other people wait for a certain particular moment. So if you can see as a creator, you're worried about mental anguish. Oh, I uploaded this video. It's getting fucking hit with dislikes after dislikes. Oh, my mental well-being. It's like, well, let me go look.
Well,
oh, it's a bunch of assholes clicking in and in 1 second clicking the dislike button.
Wouldn't it be easier then? Wouldn't it be more beneficial instead of removing the dislike button or being able to see that if they actually put more effort into tracking like when someone is disliking, putting in more effort of maybe removing stuff that someone clicks in for less than like 10 seconds, hits dislike and then leaves?
They
and stuff
kind
like
of
that?
do.
And they should do both of that, in my opinion.
They kind of do. MKBHD made that recommendation in that one video about like maybe they should watch a certain amount before they're allowed to engage with it. Then they're just not going to engage. Like what I think that there are videos that I will click into for specific tutorials and what have you, and because possibly it's in a language that I don't like, or that I don't like,
Wow.
that I don't know. It's in a language that I don't know.
Yeah.
Because it's in a language that I don't know, but it's not written with one of the flags like, you know, FR for France or, you know,
Yeah.
or so, but it's marketed as though it is in English, but it is not. I will occasionally, especially if I'm really frustrated and I'm looking for a solution, I've been looking for 4 hours, I find this video, the title's perfectly describing literally what I put in, and, you know, como esta, it's like, I don't, like this, now I'm fucking pissed off. That's not the greatest opportunity to hit the dislike button, but the point is that it's not for English-speaking individuals who are looking for a fix for that particular thing. So I see a lot of scenarios where people click into a video, immediately know that this video is not relevant towards whatever, and then hit the dislike button. And whether or not that's fair or not, I don't know. Whether or not, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you know within the first couple seconds, like, this video is not relevant to the title, that's kind of really where I'm going there with that.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I mean, when I watch the Boom Boom challenges and try to see the tutorials for that.
Oh my god!
You watch a tutorial for TikTok
Drop it.
I do think that it is worth noting that there are
I got
other.
cut off.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were just talking about Boom Boom. Was there something relevant?
That was relevant. Number one. Number two, I've only disliked one video ever.
Go ahead, Joey. Say it. Go ahead, say it.
It was MGK's diss towards Eminem. Yeah, that was that one.
That was worth disliking.
Yeah, it was. And then there was this one completing the circuit video. No.
Okay.
I would never do that.
Go ahead, Aaron. What was...
So I do think it's worth noting that there are other video platforms out there that never had any type of dislike. And one of the major ones that I would like to draw a correlation to is TikTok. Because TikTok has the heart for saying, I like this video. And a lot of the YouTube shorts are effectively just TikTok videos. So it is possible that YouTube is also kind of pulling that data and merging even more towards being like the TikTok platform. Kind of.
I think you're onto something somewhat.
But TikTok also isn't the first video platform I've seen that only has being able to show that you like something and not dislike something.
I think that's the argument they're using, but in reality, what I think at its core, I think fundamentally what it's about is with the dislike button being gone, people are more inclined to watch a video for longer because they can't immediately get that social rating on whether or not it's any good, and longer view duration. I've been noticing this. Remember that research I was doing for that video that I've been talking about with MMORPGs and shit like that? Little sneak peek here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The strategy that Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and these MMOs, especially for mobile, what they're trying to do is the exact same thing. It's not maximize ad revenue in the way that, like, show you as many ads as possible. It's maximizing your time on their platform. And in an MMO, it's like, I've never seen that before, but it's like, be sure to come in for your daily rewards tomorrow. Oh, hey, it's 3 o'clock. Be sure you do your check-in. It's the same shit. And I played MMOs for years, and I've never seen no MMO that does that shit like that. It's usually just, hey, we just did maintenance, and now there's new costumes and shit in the store, so have at it. Never this, like, daily reward shit and all this other stuff that's been creeping up, and it's fucking everywhere. And it reminds me of that shit. And I think the reason that it's doing it is because investors look at return users. I'm not going to get into a whole spiel here. Basically, you can make money through ad revenue, or you can make money through investors. Investors are going to want to pay for platforms that have long user retention, because long user retention means more ad potential. So you can either fucking fight to get advertisement on your platform, and if you fuck up once, you know, oh shit, now we lost 3 advertisers. Or you can get a big cash payout selling some stock because you're able to keep your people on, you know, for 70% of the day or some shit like that. That is what I think the strategies are for a lot of these businesses. But that's
no, I mean, I agree. I mean, when I played Barbie Castle, these ads are just ridiculous at all the time, and it like fucks up my rhythm when I'm trying to, you know, make my castle, get the right dress, make sure Ken's happy and all that stuff. Yeah, it just fucks everything up for me.
I wish y'all could have seen the faces. I just watched both Aaron and Dom's face, just like, alrighty. And I'm just over here like, yeah, no, totally acceptable. I completely agree.
She gets it.
Aaron, do you have thoughts? I know you were looking for a beer. I think this was the last 2.
Yeah, I noticed.
Ha!
Aw.
It's okay, you still have wine.
No, I don't.
You drank all the wine?
Over 2 days, yeah.
I don't see why the amount of days
I'm sorry, is this completing the circuit or completing the alcohol?
We're always completing alcohol on this fucking show. Do we have any addition? That's just been observations I've been making about this shit with these guys. So I think the dislike button is there to keep people watching the video longer, so they can't just immediately see and go, oh, that's getting a lot of dislikes. I'm not going to waste my time with it.
Well, what's interesting about it is that, and this leads into our next story, that Patreon is actually making native video hosting for creators in order to let them bypass YouTube completely.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
How do we feel about that?
About time YouTube got some potential competition.
Yeah, and a lot of YouTube creators already have Patreon.
Right.
Yeah, and why not just fucking hop completely over
Yeah.
and just say fuck it?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, the only downside to that, right, is going to be the fact that unless they're still making free content on Patreon, this means that everyone's going to become like a, you have to pay to watch me type shit.
Right. YouTube.
And not everyone could do that.
YouTube is a monopoly. You're never going to be able to beat what YouTube has accomplished. It is impossible. The name is synonymous with, you want to see a video? What is the video you want to see? And you will probably find it on YouTube.
I think if a big enough company actually set out to create something tantamount, not just like, let me loop it in with my shit. No, like making, like, if Facebook decided to create something that wasn't like also linked to Facebook, but like their own separate like streaming thing with similar capabilities to YouTube.
They tried. They have streaming, not in the same way that you stream like a game, but that's not the platform. That's not what Facebook is for. It's not for streaming games. It's for social shit. Hey guys, I'm at this party. I think I'm gonna, drown myself. I don't know, some other depressing shit. I don't know. Facebook's so fucking depressing. All I think is negative every time I think of that shit. I would love to see YouTube have some competition too, but they just have too much of the content. And when you have these big YouTubers that have built businesses where all their viewership is coming from YouTube, they can't just afford to move content over to another platform. Twitch can get away with it because Twitch was doing streaming before YouTube was.
I mean, you can't do it all at once, but I'm sure if someone's going, hey, like if a super big person, like say PewDiePie decided he was going to move away from YouTube, and he just slowly started trickling more, like posting both videos and then just slowly kept like pushing that. And then once he got a big enough group of people from YouTube over there, just completely migrated over, then the other ones would have to follow suit.
The numbers are too large. The number of people, the YouTube is getting something like 500 hours of content uploaded every minute. YouTube has, I think, when COVID started, the average daily views, I think, was 2 billion people. The platform itself is too large and too synonymous with online video to be able to compete. And PewDiePie is too small of that. As if anything, Mr. Beast, who is blowing PewDiePie out of the water in terms of his view counts. Most of his videos surpass 30 million within. Yeah, all I watch is YouTube too, Kevin. I'm on the same. Like, literally, you can find anything. Like all the science shit that I know is from fucking YouTube.
Okay, now follow me on this.
Falling apart here.
I get. Like, what if it was something already meant for creating content? Like TikTok. What if TikTok decided to actually make full content videos?
I actually have one thing to say before I forget about this.
Yeah.
There is a thing that's could oppose YouTube. It's called Clapper. I promise you it's nothing. I promise.
Sounds like porn.
No. It's
like the thing you turn your lights on.
Gotta clap that ass.
No, this
yeah.
actually. So Clapper is a 17-plus video community where people from Gen Y to baby boomers can be a content creator because we encourage to show the real life around you. Clapper uses equal opportunity algorithms to show ordinary, real, and diverse communities of people through the sharing of short videos and live streams. Basically, the more I'm reading what I've read, they don't punish people for their views. They don't punish people for swearing. They don't punish people. Now,
YouTube didn't either until PewDiePie got those people. He paid them $5 to put "death to all Jewish people" in a sign. That's what started the apocalypse thing and all this censorship shit.
Yeah.
As soon as these guys get advertisers, their income is based on the advertisers. The second you piss off the advertisers, they start pulling out. Guess what? We got to put restrictions up. PewDiePie is responsible for 2 adpocalypses. Why the fuck he's still on the platform, I don't know. Because that shit that he did was not funny. And then the other thing with the N-word, that was a whole other thing. He was doing a live stream and he just straight up was screaming it at this. You're such. It was bad. He said it like 3-4 times. He got shot by someone. I don't know. Maybe he was streaming on Twitch. I don't think he was streaming on YouTube when he did this. But yeah, not good shit. Not good shit.
I didn't hear about the Jew one.
Yeah, this was years ago. This was like
Oh,
2015.
I think I remember hearing
Yeah.
about the Jew one.
Damn.
He paid. He didn't actually think they were going to do it, but it was that website Fiverr. You pay people so it was like a random country somewhere. He paid $5, and he paid them $5 to hold up a sign that said "Death to all Jews," and they did it. And he recorded his reaction to it because he didn't think they were going to do it, and he put it on fucking YouTube. And advertisers went like, "What the fuck is this?" And they started pulling out, and that's when we started getting this censorship shit. Because at one point, you could swear. Mm-hmm. At one point, things were less restricted. At one point, you didn't need 1,000 subs to do things on the platform. But then as assholes took over, and the big guys start doing their shit, it fucks it up for everybody else.
Yeah. I mean, we'll see. I mean, I heard about that.
They have a clapback feature.
And
Clap it back.
there's actually a big he's actually a musician that I listen to, and he's probably gonna do stuff on there, and he's got about over 2 million subscribers, and even the one subscriber is the one I believe
On the Clapper website?
yeah.
But how?
Oh no on YouTube
on
right
YouTube.
now.
Okay.
But he's gonna be he might be moving over there, and he found this out from I believe one of his fans. And then he looked into it. He got this notice and all that. So there could be, if this thing, we'll see what it does, but there might be something out there actually.
If anyone could do it, it would be TikTok. Because TikTok, the only reason TikTok's getting the attention is because they've taken the video selection process out of video selection. They just feed it to you, and you have a few seconds to swipe or not, but you're already in the video. You don't have to click. You don't have to read titles. It's just what is the laziest model to get people to sit there and engage with the least amount of stuff on their phone. That's it.
That's kind of what I do with Instagram, and now that I think about it, that's probably a good reason I still haven't downloaded TikTok, because I swear to God, I already have issues focusing while I'm working. I can't imagine having TikTok and then...
Yeah. She's bad. She's TikTok all day. She wakes
Not
up.
all day.
Not all day. See,
But
Just 23 and a half hours.
I have decided that I should put, like, doesn't Apple have a feature that lets you, like, put time limits on your apps?
kind of, but you can.
And
you
then
can
what?
allow
You're
it.
going to get pissed off then.
Yeah.
What do you mean? They fucking cut me off.
It just kills you. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. She'd be in the middle of watching a really fun TikTok that she's really enjoying, and then time's up, and she just fucking.
And then she'll turn it off.
No, yeah. What I
She yelled at me.
exactly what I would do is I would end up saying, okay, I guess my time's up. Let me turn it off. Watch this one TikTok. Let me finish it. And then I say that, and then I forget that I said that. And now I'm like an hour and a half in, and I'm like,
She's a
oh,
TikTok.
I was
Yes.
supposed to stop.
Yeah.
It's just, they're so short.
Right.
It's really easy to get lost in it.
Yeah,
they
'cause you can
really
just.
they really appeal to that like attention span, that go.
Yeah.
It's Vine. It's the perfect evolution of what Vine was supposed to be.
Yeah.
But now they're making the videos longer. So we'll see. You can't have a model like that where you can. No one's going to want to sit there and watch a vertical video for 15 minutes. Like, that's not how video is formed. It's perfect for the TikTok model, but not for full form videos the way that YouTube has it. And YouTube still has all the educational shit. Because people now,
There are a lot of educational stuff on
when
TikTok.
people want to know how to do some shit, tie a tie, fix a fucking Keurig, anything. I had a fucking power supply that I was trying to test. I found this guy in the United Arab Emirates who had the exact power supply with the exact tools that I had, and he was walking through how to test it. Again, it's such a rare, weird thing, but YouTube has all of that shit. So when you factor that in, plus the stupid what's that Yo Gabba Gabba, that weird McDonald's fucking guy?
Oh, Raka.
Yeah, that whole that weird.
They're fucking them, though.
Oh, yeah.
YouTube's fucking them.
Because they don't like, the algorithm is filtering out that kind of shit. There was this guy, I don't know who knows this, Onision, for anybody who might know, like, he's
God.
I'm a banana. The guy's fucking weird.
We don't talk about him anymore.
He used to pull in mad views, and then they did that algorithm switch, and oh man, his channels got fucked.
Yeah.
It doesn't help that Onision is also very a questionable person, and I don't know if it was him, but some of the more questionable ones, Onision and there's some other fucking dude, but like got a lot of grooming stuff thrown against them.
Yeah.
So
I mean, yeah, YouTube's great, especially when I'm like, is my P stream okay? And you look it up on YouTube, and it's like, oh yeah, P streams.
Just when
I usually prefer pictures for stuff like that.
No, I like to
Google
watch,
Images.
I like to watch videos. It's great.
Yeah, I don't want to. Though there is, I'm not going to talk about that.
There was this one guy I used to watch a lot, but he's in jail.
rip.
Okay, so moving on.
Oh God. Yes, moving on. You guys need to start putting
Okay,
in some
let
votes
me-
because I'm not liking the way this shit is looking right now. By the way,
Oh, I love it.
At some point, you have to learn that they're gonna target you.
I don't understand why. They did Aaron last week, barely.
There was nobody targeting
Wait a minute.
me.
Speaking of that, she never did her shots.
Yeah.
No, didn't she though?
No, she didn't. No, she did
'Cause I
not.
Okay,
remember-
I was
Violation.
No, I remember
Stop.
driving off,
I
and
was
I'm
thinking
like,
about it.
She never
I was
did.
thinking about it today. I think that we need to come up with different levels
no,
of.
no.
Hear me. Listen.
Could be different
Stop.
levels of that shot glass
Pause.
on your desk.
Pause. Stop and listen.
Texas shot.
What do you stop,
Hear me
drop, and
out.
rolling me? What is this fucking fire safety?
Hear
Yeah.
me out. The winner of each poll can't just be like take a shot, because like if the poll like last week is who has the best costume, then people aren't going to want to participate because they don't want to win. If like unless they just really want
I
to do a
think
shot.
it depends
but, like,
because in that one she won. I think maybe we should have been the ones to take shots because we're the
Brandy,
losers
why
at that
do you
moment.
have to?
Yeah.
You know what?
You know what? No,
You're doing
no,
so
no,
good.
because Aaron agreed to this.
I
She
did not
didn't
agree
do
to
it
the
as a
shot. I
Yes, you
never
did.
agreed to the shot.
You
Oh,
said
wait
no.
a minute.
episode.
You
Wait a
said no
minute, so
Texas
now-
I
shot.
didn't know it was going to be a shot.
now,
Hey, Kevin voted for you.
Cool, awesome.
Right.
So now all of a sudden it's like, well, wait, now the
Yeah, moving goalposts.
Well,
yeah, that's
like,
what you're doing.
no,
I didn't do a shit.
the
I
winner
took the
of the
shot
poll.
and wore the wig.
The winner of the poll isn't always like winner and loser. Like you have to establish like, okay, the person in this poll who got the most votes wins something or everybody else loses. And then the person who gets the most votes in this particular poll ends up like losing where everybody else wins. Like
Where
it
was-
can't be the same response for every single poll.
Where was this argument when Dom won and he had to do a shot?
Yeah.
Dom didn't win, he lost.
No.
That was the poll.
He. No.
I think you're just trying to weasel out of not taking a shot. Now, here's the
taking
deal.
the shot.
I'm going to reset your Gmail password if you don't fucking take that shot. Take a halfie. Just go pour a halfie. We'll keep going on with the show.
That's not the point.
Yeah, it
the
is.
point is you're going to do it because it's fun.
Yeah.
The point is, everybody said that my outfit was great.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be
Yeah,
punished
how-
for that.
It's not punishment. Taking a shot is wonderful.
Is that why you're trying not to take one?
I'll take a fucking shot. Go get that shit right now. I'm crazy.
Shit, me and Dom would take shots all day long. The fact
I'm not
is,
fucking taking shots with you, man. You fuck. No, I'll die. I'll fucking die. We did this shit with beer. No.
this is bullshit. No one wants to do shots with me.
I'll do a
I'll
shot.
do a shot with you. I won't do every shot with you. Because if it's at your pace, then I die. I cease
Hey,
to
was-
live.
Let's make a poll. Do they want to see Dom take shots with you?
shot for shot.
In parentheses, AKA, do you want to see them die? That's
It-
basically, yeah.
And
Liver
then
failure.
everyone votes yes, so you're just like, ah.
Ew.
I would vote
Mike wants me
no.
to gargle a shot
100%.
while singing. I'm not doing that. It's going to get everywhere.
What is wrong?
I don't see that comment anywhere.
I do.
Yeah, it's...
I'm looking at it.
Oh, now I see
There
it.
you go. Yeah, it popped up.
I was
Yeah.
focusing on the still
So
in all
what's
caps.
the next story?
Yeah, we got to stick another one in
Yeah,
there.
thank you.
Yeah,
okay.
stick another one.
So,
Another.
moving on.
We the best.
I will switch to our last story because we're running out of time.
We've got
And then
bad
we can go
attention
back.
span this week.
That's a good... I like this show. This is
Another
fun.
one.
We got into a
So-
group argument.
Another one.
So, Microsoft has released a new Surface Laptop SE.
Ross.
True Chromebook competitor.
Sorry. He did something, and then I. Why am I? Getting...
It's just hip hop.
Microsoft has released or is releasing
Boom.
a new laptop, Surface Laptop SE for $250 that is targeted at schools. So effectively it would be for students and schools to where, again, each laptop is only $250, but the IT administrators or parents can set up like which apps that you can access and stuff like that. And it looks pretty cool, but I can't help but think about like how growing up we took like computer class and learned how to type, and like I only used a computer in one class,
Hold
and
on.
that was
Reverse the video just a
Photoshop.
little bit more. Not that much. Like, okay, just play. I just want to see something.
And now
here.
they all like have laptops.
They do. I'm seeing a couple things here, and I'm willing to bet Mike might actually agree with me here. Let's just give it a second. So, okay, the thing is opening. All right, there's Windows.
Why would you want to?
We don't know what. Oh, now we know what version it is. So effectively, they're trying
It's
to get
Windows
kids
11
to
SE.
dick ride Windows 11 at a young age.
Windows 11 SE is coming out soon.
I don't give a shit what it is.
Windows 11 SE is what allows you to make those apps only be available, like have the admin access to these apps are the ones that you can access on this computer.
No, I understand that, and I genuinely actually I was thinking about this. I want to know for anyone in the audience who has kids. I want to know how involved are you or anyone else you know with kids in their like children's parental. What the fuck with those headphones? Like the parental controls for their devices. Because I know I have a few friends with children. I don't think that they are as involved as a lot of these products suggest that parents.
My sister is. My nephew has a child-locked tablet.
That's again. I'm not saying it doesn't exist.
No, you were asking how many of you.
I know the tone was kind of like, well, my sister does, so.
Oh no, sorry, I was just adding.
No, you're good.
Answering your question.
No, you're good. So like again, but I think it's cool. And all this shit is super wonderful, but there's a kid, and he was making dog-based video games in chemistry class. So, I mean, I don't know. He's turning it into homework. Okay, that's kind of cool.
Why would you want to make competition for a Chromebook? Last time I checked, Chromebook sucked.
People buy them because they're so cheap.
I almost bought one, and then I actually read into it. I was like, no.
Why is Microsoft like Walmart?
Microsoft is not like Walmart.
Yeah, it is.
Microsoft. So here's the thing with Chromebooks. Chromebooks penetrate the market for devices for people who realize they've been paying way too much for tablets and laptops and what have you of any brand of any type when all they want to do is browse the internet and maybe check email.
$250 for a laptop is great.
And that's it. So they get a Chromebook because it's simple. It's really hard to mess up. They don't have to deal with all the scars from years of the bullshit with Windows and this and that and the other thing and hardware, hard drive defragging and all. It just does the job, right?
I can mess that up real quick.
It's hard to mess up a Chromebook.
I mean, in all fairness, my reason I didn't take the Chromebook was everyone was saying that unless it's hooked up to Wi-Fi, it's pretty much just a brick.
It's effectively useless, yeah.
And I was like, wow, that's terrible.
That's the point. It's effectively just the browser element, so it's made to be super cheap. And Microsoft wants to compete with that. That scared the shit out of me. There was like a squeak coming out of the microphone. And Microsoft, they want to compete with that because it's cutting into their Windows market. And the last thing they probably want is for Google to come out with their own full-fledged operating system that runs on the same machines that run Windows.
Google. God damn.
What the hell was that? There's all these like mystery background noises going
Seriously, I have surround sound. Can we just cut?
on. Yeah, hey, Joey, what the fuck with this?
What is up with your head?
My head? I was born this way, bitch.
Okay, so since we have 4 minutes, let me just quickly
That was a joke for anyone that just heard
update
that.
a few things.
She ignored me.
The first update is that, to answer your question from last week, Dom, the Netflix games are coming to iOS, and they are individual apps that you end up downloading through iOS.
And then they just link to your subscription.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can get to them through the Netflix app, but they are their own separate app.
No one's going to use
And
it.
then update 2 is that Sony is ending up cutting the PS5 production more than they originally thought due to chip shortages and shipment bites.
Awesome.
I read that word. I would never have used shipment bites. Shipment issues. And then Valve has also delayed the Steam Deck coming out until 2022 in February, I believe. And
How does that make you feel, Brandy?
is because of the chip shortage which people are saying may get better next
Not
year.
really
but-
bothered. Why?
Just say one word. Just say
Or
one word. Say,
not chip, but
Okay.
outages.
there you go. That's how she feels.
She had a big smile on her face as she looked over.
I was happy. I was happy for her. She said K. That means she don't give a fuck.
It's not like it's being delayed for
Mic
like.
drop.
Not like it's being delayed because there's a significant issue or anything. It's material shortages. A lot of things are having
a
issues. 'cause of
significant
material-
a significant fault of that is Apple's fault.
I don't fuck with
Why?
you.
And
Because no chip manufacturer in the world is going to deny
Apple.
the money that they're going to make from making their iPhones and their laptops and their tablets. Never. They will get top priority all day long. And so a lot of resources go into fucking making them happy. And a lot of these chip manufacturers are paying top dollar to make sure they
This-
get that shit so they can get that client.
Isn't just chips though.
I'm just talking about the last article where it said due to the chip shortage.
The Sony PS5.
Again, it's chip shortages and shipment issues. So I'm referencing that. And I believe there was something about chip shortage with the material shortages.
So much.
I'm
Apple.
assuming that correlates to the chip shortage because the Steam Deck is made out of chips.
It's possible. I was doing a bunch of research on shortages and
That's not the-
why everything has been delayed.
That's not the
A lot of
only
it has to
reason it's
do
all
with the
gone.
fact that like boats. So effectively, a lot of companies ended up going through a lot of their like backup stock during COVID, and they weren't actually producing new stuff. They were just going through
Babe,
what
switch
they
the
already
camera
had,
forward.
and then
Never
too
mind.
late.
at the same time, there have been a lot of issues with ships going in and out and people getting blocked, and then nobody wants to have the jobs to operate the shipment trucks. Oh, yeah. So it's just a huge.
Yeah, but most of the manufacturing stuff is done in Asia, where they, mind you, worker shortages are going on all over the world. But a lot of, yes, it's not just Apple making chips and shit like that, but that is a big cluster component to it. But the reality is, yeah, things are short on workers. Everything is backed up. Everything is back ordered. Basically, the factory is not producing chips for that entire time during the pandemic, the quarantine, whatever the fuck. What are you doing to this poor girl?
Oh yeah.
I think he's trying to be you.
It's a very difficult job, Joey. There's a lot of elements to that.
I don't know. He's got the Apple addiction down pretty well.
It's not an Apple addiction. I'd give. You know what I call it? I call it.
Apple love.
I would go that far. I wouldn't call it addiction though.
Yeah, Apple.
Because you want to know. Oh, you know what?
Bend me over that desk. Yeah. Put it in that ass. Yeah. Yeah. Now give Mike that crispy chicken. Yeah. Make it greasy.
Dom, I think it's time for you to sing your song.
Do that, Spank. Oh yeah.
Okay. Let's headphones plus Joey equals. Okay. Okay. So I guess I lost this one.
Oh shit.
Again.
You didn't
Headphones plus Joey
lose.
equals.
I got voted
Unless you
for.
find it a bad thing.
I guess they find your voice sultry enough.
I need a song.
Ricky Martin, Live in
there
the
it
Vida
is.
Loca.
I am not fucking singing that.
I don't know. I think that'd be a good one.
What about Enrique
Sing
Iglesias?
Akon. Bartender.
No. Let's hear the audience. Let's see what they want to see me sing.
Elvis.
I don't know any Elvis songs except for.
There, so you know one.
I barely know the words to that. Let's see. We need a vote here. So I can
Adele.
literally feel YouTube threatening to pull this video for obscene content. That's very possible, Mike. But we need some songs here so we can go ahead and end the show. I'm going to give you 30 seconds of a song. You guys get to pick. But make sure you hit that fucking
Hey,
like button first.
guys, put in the middle.
Rap guy.
I'm not fucking...
In the middle.
I'll do Rap God.
Do vote in the
Although
middle.
Rap God isn't singing. It's just...
Yeah, that's rapping.
Rapping.
That's not singing.
So do bartender.
No.
Or that na 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 song.
Why, you are just riding the Akon dick today. You were listening to that stuff when I got
Yeah.
home for like an hour.
First of all,
Well, I know you know the lyrics too.
no, he's gonna
Everyone knows the lyrics.
in the middle.
Convict!
In the middle.
That's what he says for 90% of the shit. I got locked up. They won't let me out.
Do my humps.
I dropped a soap.
My humps.
My
Crawling.
humps, my lovely little.
Oh,
on, Mike,
from
you
Linkin
know-
Park. Now,
first of
that's
all-
good. But no, Mike, he can't. No, Chester Bennington.
You
no,
need to
that's
pick.
bad.
You need to pick something that I would know. That most people
You
would.
know that.
I don't know. Is that the one?
No, that's the wrong.
Yeah, see, that's the only one. That's the only song they fucking need.
Crawling in my skin.
Crawling in my skin.
These wounds, they will not heal.
I don't know.
Yes.
That's all. I just know the basic
Florence
tones.
in the Machine.
Me and Aaron on this wavelength.
There
We're just
we
like,
go.
I got you.
I hurt myself.
No, you gotta do Florence in the Machine.
He said, okay, Kevin says Nate Dogg. What?
Oh boy.
Who?
Your wife, my dick, her love, that's it. Her mouth. All night long.
Yeah.
I had her on her back. And
You said 30 seconds. Keep going.
you should have heard her moan. Wait, I forgot that. That's the only Nate Dogg song I know. It's Your Wife by Nate Dogg. Let's see if I can. Oh, that shit is so funny. Let's
Kevin
see.
seems satisfied.
Is he happy?
He said perfect.
He said perfect. Okay, there you go. As long as you know the song.
You could have done that. Shake that.
Shake that. Oh, which one? The
Shake that.
No,
Give
that's
me
eight.
some
No,
more.
there's
Shake that. Wait.
Till you
Yeah, so shake that.
No, slap that.
Oh,
Slap
smack that.
that.
No, smack that.
Smack
All
that,
on the
yeah.
floor. Smack. Yeah, no, shake
Yeah.
that is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait. That ass for me. Shake that ass for me. Come on, girl, shake that ass for me. Shake that ass for me. Oh, girl, shake that ass for me. Shake that ass for me. Come on, girl, shake that ass for me. Shake that ass for me. Na 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 na.
Dom's gonna listen to that with Apple.
Wait, how's it go? I'm a menace, a dentist, an oral hygienist. Open your mouth for about 4 or 5 minutes. Take a little bit of this fluoride with it. Swish, but don't spit it. Swish, but don't spit it. Swallow when I finish. Yeah.
That's what he listens.
Yeah.
Apple's very bright.
Me and Nate do a double
See?
G, looking for a couple bitches. Double D.
See, they were on point picking you, Dom. Come on.
I know lots of songs. But Joey don't approve. And he just judges. Come on, girl. Anyway, guys, this was a lot of fun. Thank you for tuning in. We're going to see you next week.
Come on, girl.
Shake
Sound
that.
like fucking Elvis doing the
Hit that like button for me.
Thrust that motherfucking like button.
Yeah, girl. Okay, guys. We will see you next week. Really appreciate you tuning in. We're having a lot of fun. And we got to get the Brandy iPhone challenge and Joey Android challenge in this month. I think we got to get that started.
It'll probably be next month and or next year. Unless it's next week, because we'll be out of town the following week. So.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Okay, guys, well, we're going to get that figured out. But anyway, guys, go ahead and hit that like button for me. Be sure to, subscribe, check out all the other stuff like that. There will be more videos coming to the main channel soon. I've been doing a lot of research and a lot of mental health, like revigoration.
He's
whatever the
gonna
fuck
do
you
it
wanna
in
call
the tutu, guys.
Shut the hell up, Joey. Anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in, and we will talk to you next week. As always,
See ya.
talk soon.
Bye. Have a good time.